In the headlines tonight, South Africans across the world begin their voting. 23 die in Haiti bus crash. Oscars trial resumes today. Championship challenge, South Africa wins bronze medal. Welcome. My name is Asanda Matebula and you are watching Perculiar News. South Africans voting from outside the country have begun their voting on the 30th of April. Their fifth democratic elections went smoothly without any major hinges all across the 116 voting stations worldwide.
The expat vote won't win this election, but the overseas ballot is still a hot contest.
It's important. We're passionate about South Africa. We love South Africa. And you can take me out of South Africa, but you can't take South Africa out of me, as the saying goes.
In studio, we are joined by Kebuhlali from BMH in 5. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
On the upcoming elections, what do you think about the new emerging political parties as a journalist? What is your view on the emerging political parties, and do you think they will affect the results in any way?
Well, for the greater good of a democracy, the existence of these political parties is obviously significant, but in reality, we only have 4 political parties competing against each other, and that is just the EFF, the ANC, the DA, and the IFP.
What do you think the future holds for the ruling party, the ANC?
Well, the ANC will certainly win these elections, and I think as far as what they're going to be like in terms of, their structures and how they will restructure everything, I think they will be under a lot of scrutiny, and a lot of journalists are going to have themselves a time, because we're going to, shift to a point whereby we're going to wonder and see if the ANC will make the changes that they have been promising people for the past 20 years, and if they will, do the things that they need to do to make sure that they remain in power, because right now they are in a very difficult and crucial position. They might just lose their position in terms of the political spectrum of South Africa. So right now the future really just holds change for them, and hopefully it will be implemented. Hopefully they will have to restructure everything, and hopefully, the masses will change their perception of the ruling party, because right now things are just not looking good for them. But in terms of winning the elections, they're certainly going to.
Thank you very much for joining us. That was Kebuhlali from BMH in 5. Well, I hope you guys at home have been well informed and are ready to take your votings on the 7th. Let's all make a wise decision. Thank you.
23 people died and 17 got injured in a bus crash in the southwest of Haiti. This happened on Saturday, on the 3rd of May.
23 people died and 17 injured in the southwest Haiti in a bus crash that happened on Saturday, the 3rd of May.
Oscar's trial resumes today as Johan Stander, the estate manager, took a stand. He testified that Dr. Steve told him that he heard 4 shots, silence, and then another 4 shots.
The court resumes today after a long break of 6 weeks of the Oscar Pistorius trial. If found guilty, the murder accused could face a lifetime imprisonment. During the 6 weeks, a number of witnesses have been called to the stand, including resident Michelle Berger, our first witness, Peter Barber, the security guard that was present on the night of the incident, and Darren Fresco, a friend of Oscar's who was present at Tasha's during the incident of the gunshot. The judge, Thokozile Masipa, had ruled from the very beginning that no witness should be broadcast and that all witnesses had the right to privacy from the media. But ENCA had leaked a picture of Michelle Berger, our first witness, claiming that it was an image that was available from the university she teaches. They later apologized after Patrick Conroy, the head of the station, tweeted that the image used had been an image carried also on daily newspapers. The court was adjourned on the 17th of April to today for a chance for the judge and her assessors to study the record during the break. The record is said to run into 2,000 pages, including technical evidence. Much of the evidence is technical evidence from expert witnesses. There is a lot of reading to be done, and my assessors and I will use the break to read the record, said Judge Masipa. Today, the court resumes at 9 o'clock.
The South African hockey team has won a bronze medal against Spain in a score of 1-0 in the championship challenge.
Off Riera, high into the net. And
the weather forecast is coming up next. From me, Asanda Matebula, it's good night.